Hãy đến ngay với chúng tôi này, Five Star English, cùng vào lớp Anh ngữ 5 sao này. We got what you need.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the news of the Atlantic 5-Star English Center. I'm B.
And I'm Fur.
We will be the MCs today's news.
In the past few days, the weather in Hanoi and the more northern province continues to be extremely hot, causing the demand for the electricity to the skyrocket. To ensure the safety of the power grid, the power supply units have implemented a strict rule of power cuts in some areas. From the beginning of June until now, people in Hanoi as well as in the northern province have experienced frequent power outages, and mostly without warning. The power gets cut at least 2 hours and sometimes more than 8 hours in the morning or evening, even at night. Despite being notified in advance, the power outage has upset the daily life of many families, especially causing many difficulties for the elderly and children.
To be able to see more clearly about the current situation of power outages, let's welcome Quỳnh Anh, one of the people who is having difficulty during this blackout.
Hi everyone, I'm Quỳnh Anh. As everyone knows, recently in the north of our country, there was a serious power shortage, leading to a rotating power cut. Our family find it difficult to live in this summer heat without electricity. I think not only my family, everyone else too. There were nights when we were sleeping or eating. Suddenly, the power went out. It was very hot and there were young children at home. But the most difficult for us is probably the time of power failure during office house. We have a business, so the power outage has had a huge impact on our income. Dozens of workers who have been working hard now. When the power goes out, not only lose the job, but also have to struggle to make a living to support the family. Recently, my family and I went on a trip to Hạ Long Bay. It was a long journey and we were really tired and hot. As soon as we got there, the power went out and there wasn't a backup generator. It was really hard for us.
Thanks for sharing. So, why is there no electricity in the north? There are 3 reasons in total. The first is the increased demand of electricity due to the hot weather. Next, the increase in electricity supply does not keep up with the electricity demand of the people. In the 2016 to 2020 period, electricity demand increased by 9.3% a year on average, but supply increases by 4.7% a year. Demand increased so quickly, the amount of electricity produced could not keep up. So, why isn't it like this in the south? Looking at the chart, it can be seen that Both places use the most thermal power. However, the north mainly depends on hydropower, is the blue part. So renewable electricity accounts for only 9%. The south focuses on renewable electricity. The number is up to 40.1%. Meanwhile, due to the hot sun and prolonged dry season, all electricity lakes are dry. Therefore, alternating power cuts to save electricity is understandable. Finally, the abilities to transmit power is too poor. Power sources are unevenly distributed. When too many renewable energy sources, such as wind power and solar power, are concentrated in the central and southern regions, where electricity demand is low.
Power outages affect people's lives, economy, and society in general. Many residents struggle with power outages and prolonged heat wave. In addition, traffic signals do not work. Travel restriction, dangerous interruption in the operation of the medical equipment. It can be addiction. It can be dangerous for everyone. Like the following situation. You can see like the elevator problem as an office building in Napoleon district. Hanoi is stopped suddenly for time due to an electrical problem. In addition, it also affects domestic interest. Many businesses lost their job. In addition, the power outage in the first month of the summer caused many tourist accommodation facility to strike, and the tourism industry was seriously affected. Many facilities have had to spend large sums to compensate gas and have purchased of our richer emergency generator. If this continues, the tourism industry will no longer be profitable. Such a power shortage is worrisome.
It is expected that the load in the north and the national power system will continue to increase in the coming days. Facing the difficulties of the electric industry, each people and business needs to raise the awareness of safe, efficient, and economical use of electricity, contributing to the electricity industry to overcome the difficult problem. Our new report ends here. Thanks for listening. Goodbye and see you again.
5 star, 5 star, 5 star English. 5 star, 5 star.
5 Star English, một công ty thuộc tập đoàn giáo dục Atlantic